Oakland Raiders. We talking about that one right now. I know you had your keys. I will say this, one key all season long is called Next Man Up, and that was in play on Sunday.
Maybe too much. I mean, enough of this already. They need to get, some of these guys back. Max Unger, Byron Maxwell, some of these guys are getting closer, and they've really weathered an injury storm here, getting into this thing. So yeah, they need to get healthy, get some of these guys back out there. But as far as the keys review, the first key was do not overlook an 0-7 opponent with a rookie quarterback. Because remember last season in Week 9, people said that too much was made out of this, that Week 9 that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers came in here and they were winless and they had a rookie quarterback. And the Seahawks were down 21-0, and it took the largest comeback in franchise history to win 27-24 in overtime. Well, this was a Week 9 matchup against an 0-7 team with a rookie quarterback. But it was the reverse. The Seahawks went up 24-3 at the half and then held on to win by 6. So, I don't know. I think it would have to be a half a check, and I guess it would either be a che or an ek. And the way it started, this has to be a che, because they did it early on. So a quick check. Number 2 was play with the same rhythm and urgency on offense to start the game as they had to close their final 2 games. And they did get an 8-play, 72-yard drive to the first touchdown of the game, and a dandy it was. It was Marshawn Lynch pretty much going through the entire city of Seattle population to get into the end zone there. It's only the second time all season they've scored on their first touchdown on the first possession of the game. And they did have an 11-play, 78-yard drive to Marshawn's other touchdown run, and they also had a 9-play, 68-yard field goal. But I think Russell Wilson pretty much told it like it was after the game, that they just never were in sync, never were in rhythm. It just, the offense is not playing the way it should be. So I think maybe this is another check. So another quick one, half a check maybe. The third one, and I think we're going to go full check on this one. Take advantage of Derek Carr's gunslinger mentality, because he was going to throw the ball, because that's the way the Raider offense has been going, and the way the Seahawks defense has been playing the run. They held these guys to under 40 yards rushing, so you knew he was going to have to put the ball up. Bruce Irvin comes up with a pick 6, first touchdown of his career, and I don't know if he was kidding, but he sounded like he wasn't. He said he would have given it all back for a sack. You could have had the touchdown, the ball, and the points for a sack, but I'm glad he didn't make that trade, because they ended up needing this thing. And there also was Richard Sherman's pick 1, meaning that it was his first interception of the season, and it ended the longest interception drought since he stepped into the starting lineup in the middle of the 2011 season. The first 7 games this season, he had a 5-game drought last year in 2013 when he led the league in interceptions with 8. So that is a full check there. No check or ek. It's a check. And we have to throw this in there because now they won the turnover battle, so they are now 29-5 under Pete Carroll when they won the turnover battle. And those 2 interceptions, that was 10 points and a 6-point victory. So
total of 2 checks. The first half of the season comes to an end. Clare 5-3 is the record. Second half of the season begins next Sunday at CenturyLink. Another home game. This one against the New York Giants. Clare Farnsworth, Tony Ventrella on Seahawks.com.